Excellency, the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, equally represented by the Honorable Minister of Finance and Economic Development, Your Excellency, the Vice President, equally represented, the President of the Senate, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, who is here present, Your Excellencies, the Governors of the Northern States and the Federal Republic, Honorable Ministers of the Federal Republic, our keynote speaker, ambassadors and high commissioners, captives of industry, development partners, distinguished guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I stand to represent our esteemed convener, who is supposed to have been here, but as things will happen, is not available, and he has asked me to read his speech. My name is Air Marshal Al-Amin Dagash, retired. It is my singular honor and privilege to welcome you to the maiden edition of the Northern Nigerian Investment and Industrialization Summit 2025, organized under the leadership of the Northern Elders Forum. This historic gathering is not political, neither is it ceremonial. It is a mission of prosperity, a rally call to action, and a decisive step towards building a sustainable economic future for Northern Nigeria. The theme of this year's summit is Unlocking Northern Nigeria's Mining, Agriculture, and Power Potentials, which we'll briefly say MAP25. It is not just a theme, it is a 10-year blueprint for transformation to the year 2035. It is a framework designed to reposition Northern Nigeria as a hub of innovation, industrialization, and inclusive growth. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the backbone of Northern Nigeria's economy from colonial times through the early years of independence was agriculture and an extensive network of rail lines which facilitated the movement of groundnuts, cotton, hides and skins, solid minerals to the coastal states, predominantly Lagos, for exports. That legacy demonstrates two enduring realities. The North has always been the engine room of Nigeria's productive economy. Our challenge has always been infrastructure to link our vast resources to market. Today, those realities remain unchanged. Northern Nigeria is blessed with abundant mineral wealth, fertile land, and vibrant human capital. But without modern infrastructure, railways, roads, power, and storage, the full value of these resources cannot be realized. This explains the growing preoccupation of government agencies and stakeholders with exploiting our region's tremendous mineral resources, yet, as elders, we must stress, without corresponding infrastructure, these efforts will remain suboptimal. We as elders strongly believe that for government policies to deliver meaningful impact, there must be deliberate commitment to the mining sector and its related services. Imagine the multiplier effect: industrial growth, job creation, poverty reduction, and renewed prosperity for our people if mining is properly harnessed, linked to value chains, and supported by strong infrastructure. It is also pertinent to bring to the fore the issue of project financing. We must express our continuous concern that unless government and financial sector review their policies, businesses based in northern Nigeria will remain disadvantaged. The current practice where entrepreneurs can only access substantial credit if they hold properties in Lagos or Port Harcourt is unjust and exclusionary. If this persists, it effectively excludes northern entrepreneurs from full participation in the Nigerian economy, despite the fact that their assets, which is lands, farms, mines, and enterprises, hold enormous value. Therefore, we demand the urgent review of the following extant policies. Policy review on collaterals, that government and financial institutions should adopt policies northern-based businesses to qualify for credit facilities using their northern assets as collateral. Inclusive assets for landowners, that landowners and communities in the north be granted equitable access and priority in mining opportunities, so that the very people on whose land these resources lie can directly participate in the prosperity they generate. We are home to over 160 million people, including nearly 90 million youth, which is Nigeria's largest demographic bloc. We hold 75% of Nigeria's arable land, making us the nation's food basket. We are richly endowed with over 44 solid minerals, including gold, lithium, uranium, coal, oil, and gas. Harnessing these resources is not just about regional growth, it is about national stability, industrialization, and global competitiveness. Through this summit, we aim to reignite industrialization across northern Nigeria, attract investments into mining, agriculture, power, and allied industries. We hope to unlock opportunities for youth employment and entrepreneurship, strengthen peace and security through exclusive development, promote public-private partnership to accelerate infrastructure development. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we cannot delay any further. The resources are here, the people are ready, and the time is now. Let us be clear. If the North rises, Nigeria rises. If Nigeria rises, Africa rises. This summit marks the beginning of a decade-long journey. The North must walk it with determination, unity, and vision. On behalf of the Northern Elders Forum, I welcome you once again to this historic summit May our deliberation today ignite the spirit of innovation and lay the foundation for a prosperous northern Nigeria under the map 2025. Thank you very much. Signed, Abdi Abdullah.
Thank you so very much, Air Marshal Alamin Dagash, sitting in for the convener, Professor Angu Abdullahi, who is unable to be with us here today. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, there are a number of speakers at this event, and we'll kickstart the goodwill messages by, first of all,